Hi everybody, I'm Renee from Wanna Scrap, and in today's video I'm going to share with you how I'm trying to use up my wooden shapes. So I came up with this idea with one of the smaller circles and I absolutely love it. So I had this cotton blend twine and so like a candy cane look to it, so I loved it and I knew I had to make one of these. Now the first one I made, I just used the red and white one, and I felt like it needed just a little bit more sparkle, so I had this other silver and white kind almost like a thread, and I just pieced them together, and like this I just kept adding glue and I just kept rolling them up together. Now sometimes the silver piece did go under the red and white one, but it's all good. It all sparkles through at some point or another, and it was definitely a nicely added touch to it. It made them come alive, and yeah, I just love how these worked out. So again, just keep going around the wooden piece. There is bigger wooden pieces, circle pieces too, so whatever you have. I'm just looking up ways to use some of them pieces that I have. And the first one also, I didn't go all the way around to the ends. Now you could paint your whole wooden piece if you wanted to. I didn't because I figured most of it's gonna get covered up and it's gonna be laying flat, so you won't really see the other side. But it's totally up to you, obviously. And but I ended up going all the way around the rim also, so when it is laying flat, you don't see the wooden piece. So, but on the first one, I did not do that, and it turned out just as adorable as you'll see in the end with the pictures of the four that I made. So I'm just going around the rim here, making sure everything is covered. These come together so fast, like it didn't even take 5 minutes to put it together, so other than the drying time, of course. And we're almost done here. And you're just going to want to snip it off at the end, and that's going to be where your lollipop ends, and that's where I try to place the stick, is where I cut off the piece here. And once you do cut it off, you do want to make sure that it's glued down. So yeah, I got all the rim, and the other one, as you've seen there, was not covered all the way. So now I take my glossy accents and I soak this. I just make sure everywhere is just drenched with glossy accents, and you will need to let this dry for a while. I just let mine sit overnight, so they were perfectly fine by the time I came back to them. And you just want to make sure around the rim is covered too. Some of it will seep over, but as long as you put it on a non-stick surface, you'll be able to pick it up easily the next day. It'll loosen and come right off. So just double checking, making sure everything is covered. And then we're going to prepare our toothpick. Now I just used one toothpick per 2 lollipops. And I'm just cutting off the pointed ends and trying to judge where it is in the middle and cut it there. And then you want to just give the ends a little sanding so they're not sharp or splinter up. And then I got this glass writer pen from the Dollar Tree, so very inexpensive, and it does pretty good coverage. I don't know why my camera won't focus at this time, but you're just going to want to coat the whole toothpick and on the ends also. And you can paint these or use whatever you have on hand. And then when they're all dry and you're finished covering them, you just want to take some hot glue and take your toothpick and hold it in place and just give it a little bit more glue to keep it in place there. And I did use some round sticky dots to add a little bit of dimension, because the toothpick, it won't lay flat. So this was the perfect addition to make these lay flat when I go to use them. And I just used a little bit of hot glue just to make sure it's really stuck on there good. And now we're just going to embellish them a little bit. I had this bow cooking around for quite a while, so I figured it was time to use it. And I like that it's kind of a big size on it. It kind of gives it a more whimsical look. And on the other one, I added a cute little Santa hat. And I thought it just looked absolutely adorable on it, so I had to add that to it. And here they all are. I'm just showing all the 4 that I made. However, on these 2 new ones I created, I decided to go in with some snow text, so to add it, give it that little extra added oomph. So I just grabbed some snow text, and on the one with the bow, I'm just kind of putting it on the corner, like where I had the Santa hat on the other one. And I don't show it, but I do put some snow text on the white rim of the Santa hat. But you'll see it at the end here. So thanks so much everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I got so many fun embellishments for Christmas coming out. I can't wait for you to see them all. Have a good day everybody. Bye for now.